We have some footage and a timeline to work with. Now let's start editing. First, let's look at the Premiere Workspace. There are different workspaces for different stages of editing. We're in the Editing workspace. On the left, we have the Source Monitor, where you'll preview your raw video clips. On the right, the Program Monitor. This will play back your edit or whatever is on your timeline. On the far right, you'll see a Properties panel. We'll cover that in a later video. Below that is your timeline, where you will build your edit. On the bottom left is your project bin. This is where all of the files you import into Premiere will live. You can view clips as a list or as icons, using these buttons to toggle between the two views. You can also adjust the size of the icons using this slider. Let's start editing. To preview a clip, double-click it, or drag it into the Source Monitor. Press the play button or the space bar to play and pause the clip. You can also scrub through the footage using the blue playhead. To select the portion of the clip you want to use in your edit, use keyboard shortcut I to set your in point and O to mark your out point. Now click and drag that selection to your timeline. Let's do this again with another clip to build our edit. We'll choose a clip from our bin and double-click it to preview it in the Source Monitor. Now we can select our in and out points and drag it to the timeline. We'll put it right next to the first clip, so it plays directly after. A quick lesson about layers. Premiere lets you stack videos, graphics, and even audio on top of each other, but sometimes layers can be confusing. If the top layer fills the frame, the bottom layer won't be visible. So to avoid confusion, try laying clips side by side unless you're intentionally layering. Another way to edit clips is by dragging them directly from the project bin to the timeline. Here, we can use some essential keyboard shortcuts to trim the clip. V is our arrow tool. You can use it to select clips, move clips around, and navigate around the Premiere Workspace. C allows us to cut clips. It's the razor tool. This will let us chop up clips on our timeline and click and move them around or delete them. Command Z will undo your last action. Hover near the start or end of a clip to reveal this red cursor. Now you can click and drag to either extend the clip and make it longer or trim the clip to make it shorter. And Command S is save. Save often. Now that we have some clips on the timeline, let's watch it through. This blue playhead lets Premiere know which part of the edit we want to see in our program window. We'll drag it to the beginning to watch the full edit so far. Whether you use in and out points or trim your clips directly on the timeline to build your edit is up to you. Use whichever method feels most natural. In the next video, we'll fine-tune our clips and start adjusting audio levels.